say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that now you remember. Love me her baby.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Antetokounmpo out there with Allen. Then it's Morant, and it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, Castle is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then there's Moody. Then there's Oubre. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And, Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
He gets it in there.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Banton. To the middle, wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Morant. Suggs with the steal. And here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's Castle. His last outing, 16 points for him. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wembanyama against Allen. Here's Jaquez. A three-pointer is right on target.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Castle. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And he makes the first.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Now Morant. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Jaquez with the ball. Defended by Moody. Banton's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Moody. Got a piece of it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Moody. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balance in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Allen. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama down low. He's against Allen. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Here's Suggs. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Banton. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
High arcing shot, and that one's good. Suggs.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Hawks second, fifth the Timberwolves.
And since mid-season, I think these two teams have really picked up their respective defenses, forcing turnovers and creating a lot of points as a result.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He had 25 points last game. Back to Morant. Allen, a screen on Suggs. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Morant finds Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
The Hawks making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Castle. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Suggs. Wembanyama with it. Allen defending. Wembanyama down low. He's against Allen.
I think he's got to settle down because right now. Feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Hawkins with the ball, defended by Moody. Hawkins with the ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Abaji. Nothing on the board. Here's Castle. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Giannis has got 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Castle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. Minnesota also with the sub. Reza Shea checked in. Hawkins against Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 5. Hawkins outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Matthews with it. Here's Wembanyama. Spins. Here's Castle. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Giannis. Here's Hackett. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good. He's got 6.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more. Maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
That free throw, no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Nance comes in for Wembanyama. And Baisley subbed in for Castle. He hits the second from the line. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's start getting loud and give a big welcome to your Hawks basketball. It's your basketball. Get loud and let them hear you.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Take a look at the Hawks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for Atlanta, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Now, here's Suggs. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Risacher. Missed inside.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Suggs. Down low. A slam dunk by Baisley.
The level of physicality and hops by Baisley. That's a big-time statement.
Here's Bull. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Morant in the corner. Lock at 6. Lets a floater go. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Now, here's Suggs. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Timberwolves leading by 4. Giannis up top. Takes it from 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here is Matthews. Still yet to score. Oh, Nance in position. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and able to knock it away.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Atlanta. Monroe comes in for Suggs. Here's Abaji. 9-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 2. And Bull pulls it down. Here's Kolek. Guarded by Baisley. Kolek. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
1:14 left to play in the first. Monroe the pass to Matthews. Baisley sets a screen. And Matthews kicks to Monroe. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. Monroe left side. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force the shot inside. Kick it out.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Risacher. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Monroe. They set the screen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Monroe's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Risacher. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Bull. He's out there with Allen, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. Risacher with it, defended by Moody. They get the rebound. Nobody near Allen. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Matthews dishes to Monroe. And Matthews kicks to Monroe. Matthews sets a screen for Monroe. The kick out to Matthews. Another three for Atlanta.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Allen. Guarded by Bazley. Allen, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Bazley. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Banton's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And that one, good. Abaji's got his first points of the night.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Monroe finds Bazley. In the corner, Moody with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, this guy's a team-first guy, and if you're open and Bazley can put it on time and on target, he is more than willing.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Moody. Inside, here's Allen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Pass to Monroe. From 13, and he drops that one in. Monroe's got his third basket of the night right there.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Monroe. Pritchard passes to Bull. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Allen. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bazley. And Bull pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Banton. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Nancy's checked in. For Moody. On Kumbo's checked in for the Timberwolves. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bazley with it. After the Kumbos there. Bazley down low. Antetokounmpo defending. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned mentioned it. He's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Minnesota leading by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Pritchard. Timberwolves passing it around. Giannis inside. Beasley on him. Allen passes to Pritchard. 4 on the shot clock. Allen a screen on Monroe. Pritchard off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Matthews. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the goal.
There's Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Outside Matthews. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Reza Shea. Reza Shea has got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Matthews. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Hawks. Kelly Oubre comes in for Beasley.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Reza Shea with it, covered by Oubre. Here's Morant. Over Monroe. And it's Morant missing. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Abaji. And that time, also a missed shot. Giannis against Monroe. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the break. Here's Matthews. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting him post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Allen. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. For the Hawks, Castle's checked in for Matthews. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Monroe. To the left side wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Agbaji can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Benton. Oh, good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 10. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Oubre. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Riza with it. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Pass to Castle. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 7.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Suggs passes to Oubre. Back to Suggs. Clock is at 3. Lets it fly. And he knocks down the jumper. Suggs has got his second basket of the night. Minnesota leading by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now, Riza 7 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. He can't hit that time. Atlanta's shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
That's good for Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Moody's checked in for the Hawks. Allen's checked in for Minnesota. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Riza. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Oubre. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Allen, a screen on Oubre. Shoots from the line. Antetokounmpo. Shot's good. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Castle. He has 6. And here is Suggs. Offline with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jaquez the pass to Allen. Back to Jaquez. Giannis outside. For the 3. It's tipped.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
Suggs dishes to Oubre. Wembanyama sets a screen for Oubre. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Morant outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Wembanyama. Oubre passes to Wembanyama. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
In that game against the Bulls, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
When I watch Giannis, man, I'm just in awe. He reminds me of our friend over there, Shaq, in a good way.
I'm honored to say thank you, Kenny.
He's dominating the game inside with his size and physicality.
And what an inspiration he is for other smaller market teams. Chose to stay put, won a title. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Jalen Suggs. Moody is out there with Oubre. Then it's Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Banton. Morant outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Castle. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Oubre. Wembanyama sets a screen for Oubre. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's on.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Suggs after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Oubre. Minnesota with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing on the left. It's deflected.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Suggs against Morant. Top of the key. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Count that bucket.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, man, let's give it up to you. Ball crew. Make some noise.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Shots good by Banton.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Now, here's Moody. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Back to Suggs. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Minnesota. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And I think for the Timberwolves, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Back to Morant. Suggs with the steal. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely, lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah,
the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Morant kicks to Allen. Pass to Benton. Here's Jaquez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Oubre against Giannis. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Castle. He's got 6. Rebound, Minnesota.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Banton. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Allen following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Banton. 7 points in the game. That one's not going to go.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Suggs against Morant. And it's Suggs missing. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Banton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Benton's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. And he gets it to go.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's Banton. He's got 9. Nifty move. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Castle, defended by Allen. Pass to Moody. Knocks down the 3 ball. Moody's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Giannis outside. Jaquez outside. Now, Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Moody with it. 10 points for him. Oubre passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Allen outside. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Oubre outside. Suggs against Morant. Moody. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Jaquez outside. Pass to Giannis. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. 14 feet away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Castle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Castle's got 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Banton. He's got 9. That's Giannis, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Delano Banton. Now here's Morant. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
First free throw is good.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man. Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Beasley.
And the defense could not slow down. Beasley's momentum pushes right past the contact. That's impressive.
Here's Reza Shea. He's got 7. Allen a screen on Matthews. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Change here. Nance is checked in. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Hawks, number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
The Hawks trail by 9. Out to the right wing. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And here we go. Morant hitting to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Agbaji. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now Morant. 12 points for him. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Antetokounmpo with the finish. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Beasley passes to Matthews. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Jaquez outside. From deep, Giannis. Matthews with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Darius Beasley.
And that one falls for Beasley. Monroe's checked in for the Hawks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Minnesota leading by 11. Riza with it. 10 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. Beasley down low. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Bull. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Kolek. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The first one falls. Delano Banton's checked in for Minnesota. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Matthews. Pass to Monroe. Nance sets a screen for Monroe. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Monroe's got 9. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Riza. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bol. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Banton in at the shooting guard. Now here's Monroe. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Bol. Reza Shea with it. To the wing right side. Here's Banton. Traps in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
There's the pick. Matthews scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the paint, here's Giannis. Misses from short range. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Back to Monroe. Matthews sets a screen for Monroe. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 11. And here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's the teardrop. Paisley, good.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 11-point game. Rebounded by the Hawks. Paisley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Matthews left side. Pass to Nance. And the Nance slams it in.
So explosive, so creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Monroe. Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. Now here's Matthews. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nance sets a screen for Matthews. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Back to Bol. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Monroe. Shoots the 3. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Now Monroe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Monroe.
That free throw missing. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Larry Nance. Minnesota also with the sub. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Bol. And he sinks the second. Here's Pritchard. Jaquez outside. Here's Pritchard, covered by Monroe. Shot clock at 5. And he converts the layup. And 12 points for Reza Shea.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here is Monroe. Offline from the top of the key. Jaquez outside. Pass to Reza Shea. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Monroe outside. Easily sets a screen. The drive by Monroe. Jaquez with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Giannis. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 16. Monroe the pass to Matthews. Monroe outside. Fires from 18. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Banton. Now Jaquez. It's good from long range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves leading by 17. Giannis passes to Banton. Here's Pritchard. Jaquez with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Paisley. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Minnesota making some changes. Allen comes in for Reza Shea. And it's Morant in for Pritchard. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Allen passes to Jaquez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. Minnesota with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Morant surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Allen kicks to Giannis. 9 feet out. And that one is off. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Suggs passes to Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Oubre. Pass to Castle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
His first, team second. Stephen Castle. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Morant. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Suggs passes to Moody. Oubre with it. Launches a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Now here's Giannis. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's tipped. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's Castle. Hawks passing it around. Atlanta again missing. Suggs against Morant. Pass to Banton. 6 to shoot. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And the first one at the line is good. And Allen drops them both. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Timberwolves leading by 20. Morant dishes to Allen. Back to Morant. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. The layup off target. Pass to Suggs. Back to Moody. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oubre outside. Wembanyama. A screen on Allen. For 3. Oubre. Rebound Minnesota. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lobbed up there for Allen and stolen by Wembanyama. On up the court. Oubre can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hawkes outside. To the paint. Giannis inside. Defended by Moody. Pass to Castle. Inside. And finished off by Oubre. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hawkes outside. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.